I had to switch gears pretty fast because I have to sew my dress for the Christmas dinner party. I've already sewn a dress muslin, and today I'm going to share with you how it turned out, the changes that I've made already, and what I'll fix for the final version. Let's take a look. Hi everyone, my name is Karen and this is my channel KGFL Creations. It's Friday, so you know what that is. Another episode of #Friday Sews. Pretty quick, I just want to talk about what I am wearing today before we get into the drama that has been going on here in the sewing room. Today I'm wearing one of my many classic tees. This is, a regular classic. It's a Love Notions classic tee. I did the V-neck. I forgot to raise it a little bit, so this one is pretty low, but it is okay. I do wear this one a lot. I love this blue pattern here. This fabric is really, really good from Joann's, of course. But yeah, one of my many classic tees. Now, let's talk about what has been going on here in the sewing room. Last weekend, I went like, oh my, all of a sudden I went like this and I'm like, oh crap, I need to make a dress for my Christmas dinner party. I went on doing my pajamas and I cut the pair of pants and I was doing all that. And I'm like, no, I need to do something else. So I kind of stopped the pants. I'm not doing anything with that. That's put aside. And I decided to do a muslin for a dress. I have been searching for a dress on my stash hub. I have all my patterns, pretty much all of my patterns are in stash hub. So I've been searching and searching and searching for a while now. I was searching and looking. Then all of a sudden I totally forgot to search and decide what I was going to do. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to do something. So I landed on a pattern. I did the Sonata Dress by Love Notions. It is a woven dress and it has like a little scalloped, not a real scallop. It has a different neckline. And I thought that was a bit interesting. It's for, I did it in a cotton, quilting cotton, I think. Yes, it was a quilting cotton I had purchased from Joann's. In my last haul, it was cheap fabric. So I was like, that's the one I'm going to use. The color is a horrendous color, but the dress turned out really nice. It turned out really nice. And my husband was like, well, you can just wear it at home, maybe to go out to the supermarket or something. I might just wear it to work if I zhuzh it up a little bit, but the color is not the best color on me. But it turned out really good. Let me grab the dress and I'll show you what I did. So this is the dress, the Sonata Dress by Love Notions. It's pretty simple. It is a simple dress, but that is something that I was looking for. And I'll tell you about that in just a little bit after I talk about the muslin here. Didn't take me that long to make. I did make some changes to the pattern pieces even before I put this together. But it turned out really nice. I do like this dress. Really, really good dress. Good instructions, no problems with anything with this pattern. I even put a little label in here. This is one of the labels that I got from the Kylie and the Machine Advent box from last year. So I've been using my labels. So yeah, this dress here, it is past the knee. One of the first changes that I did to the skirt was add 2 inches to the length because I don't like anything short. To me, it has to be knee or a little bit longer. So that was one of the first changes I made to the front and back pieces. So it's just front and back. And there's no seam at all here and no seam in the back. Same thing for the top. There's no seam here and there's no seam right here. So that is what I was looking for. I will add a couple of pictures of me on wearing the dress so you can see the dress, and I will pull the pattern pieces so I can talk to you and show you the changes that I made right off the bat. And then I will also talk to you, share with you the changes that I need to make for the final version. So here are the pattern pieces. This is the front, and I added 2 inches at the lengthen and shorten line, 2 inches to the front and 2 inches to the back. So this will match. There's something here that you don't see. This pattern piece had a pocket right here, a pocket piece. But I did not like how it looked on me with the pocket the way it is, the way they cut it here. So on the actual dress, I'm not going to put pockets in it because I didn't like how full it showed right here on the side. Maybe it was the way that it was folded because it's all in one piece. There was no understitching to keep it on the inside. So I did not like that. So that's one of the changes that I am going to make for the actual dress. No pockets. So this is the skirt portion. I have them all here on my chair. Okay, this is the bodice front. First, I did a little muslin a while back, a couple of months back. I cut this on the B cup because this pattern has a, I think it has an A, B, C, or B, C, and D cup. Not sure. I'll put it up here for you guys to see. So I did a B cup and it was too tight. It was way too tight. So I did now cut the C cup, and that turned out much better. First thing that I did, like the first one, it was way too short. Okay, the pattern is supposed to be above your natural waist, but it was like almost like an empire. It was like right here, and I did not like that. So first thing that I did, I added 1 inch across all the way here because I knew I had to lower the dart by at least 1 inch. So I decided to just add 1 inch through the whole portion here, so it will lower this whole portion and it will automatically lower my bust dart here. So that turned out pretty good. I did like this one a lot. With the bust dart and the waist dart, this is cut on the fold, and it has this little portion right here that you cut that makes that little neckline that it's really cute. So yeah, that's one of the changes that I did to the bodice. This is the back piece right here, and the change that I made for the muslin, I also added the 1 inch across here because I added to the front. I needed to add it to the back. Whatever you do in the front, you have to do it in the back. So I did that here, the 1 inch. This was the size extra large. I don't think I said the size that I made. I made the size extra large with the C cup. So this was the back, and there are the little facings here. This is the front facing cut on the fold that you put here. You can either put it to fold it to the inside like I did in my muslin, or you can do it to the outside if you have like a contrasting fabric, which turned out really nice. I did wear my dress inside out because I wanted to see how it was, and I did like, because the inside is lighter with the gray, it looks really nice. But since I don't have a contrasting fabric for my the fabric that I want to make for the dress, which I'll show it to you in a little bit, I'm going to turn it to the inside, and it's going to be exactly as my muslin dress. So facing for the front, and there's a facing for the back. You put this together and you sew it to the dress. And This is the flutter sleeve. It's a big piece. As usual, flutter sleeves are pretty big. Nothing to change on this one. Maybe I could lengthen a little bit, but I won't do that. And these are the pockets that I removed. The 2 pockets. Yeah, did not like these pockets. So these are, they're gone. No pockets for this dress. And my husband's like, are you sure you want to remove the pockets? Can't you just put another type of pocket? Maybe if I anchored the pocket up here, because there is a stitch line right here, I could make the pocket. I'll think about it. Now that I could change the pocket to go all the way up here and just anchor to the top. That might be better than just the flapping around little pockets. But yeah, that's what I did. Now, I did tell you one change that I'm making already. I cut the pockets out of the skirt. Did not like how they showed. Another change that I'm going to make is to the back piece. The back bodice, actually. My husband took a picture of me with the dress on, and he did tell me, I'm going to insert the picture here for you to see. He told me that it was coming up in the back. So as you can see in the picture, it did pull a little bit in the elastic in the back. So that tells me that I don't have enough space in the back. Something that I have been thinking about doing to my patterns, because I do have a little round back, and I've been thinking about changing some of the patterns for my round back adjustment, because you know our posture is not the same as it used to be. We stay on the phone all the time like this, and our posture changes with time. So yeah, have to do that. I did not want to do anything drastic, a big change. So this will be a tester for me on this dress. It will be the final dress. Whatever turns out, it turns out. But I did a 3/8 of an inch rounded back adjustment. I found some online how to do it. So I cut this right here. No, where did I cut it? Yeah, right here and up. And I kind of just scooched this up, and I added 3/8 of an inch here, and then I fixed this line right here, because then I had a little jagged line up here, and I kind of just fixed this. And I did check my facing to see if it was going to be okay, and it is okay. It is going to fit up here, because I matched this whole thing up here. So a 3/8 of an inch. Let's see what that does to the dress. And if that turns out okay, I know that pretty much in most of my things, something that it's fitted in the back, I will have to do a round back adjustment to count for my little round back. So this is the first time ever I'm doing this pattern adjustment on anything that I'm making. So let's see how it turns out. It should be okay. It will bring down the waist line a little bit in the back, because I'm giving a tiny little bit more space up here. Maybe I'll need more space. Maybe 3/8 of an inch is not enough. Maybe I'll need 1/2 an inch. We'll see. We'll see what happens with the actual dress. I am going to show you the fabric that I chose to do this Christmas dinner party dress. I showed you this fabric not long ago. It was gifted to me, so I know you know which one it is. It's this one right here, red with beige. It's washed already, and it took, when I washed it, it kind of removed all that stiffness to it. It's pretty soft now. It is cotton. It is a 100% cotton, but it does not feel the same as the quilting cotton from the gray that I made. So this will be, I'm hoping that it will be very different from that bland gray fabric that I used for the dress. This will be nice and pretty. So now you can see why I don't want to be cutting a lot of this. I don't want to have seams in the front and a seam in the back. I just want to have one here. I'm going to have a seam here at the waist. Yeah, right here, not at the waist, a little bit higher. But I am going to have at least one seam. There's no way around that. But because of this fabric here, I chose a simple dress, but I think this will be a nice dress for the party that I'm going to attend. Well, it's actually a dinner for the from everybody from the office. So this is why I chose the Sonata by Love Notions. I have 3 meters of this fabric, and I'm hoping is enough. I need to make sure that it is enough. If it's not enough, I did check the pattern. The pattern does say that for my size, for the 42-inch wide, which I think this is, for my size and for the flutter sleeve, it's 3 yards. And this is 3 meters. In Brazil, everything is by the meters, so I'm hoping is enough. If it's not enough for me to cut the sleeves, I will do it sleeveless and pray that it's not cold on the day of the dinner party. It shouldn't be cold. I was checking the weather. It's not going to get very cold here, maybe into the 60s at night. So yeah, this will be okay. I'll cross my fingers that it'll be okay. It'll be enough for me to cut the sleeves. Or if there's not enough for the flutter sleeve, because the flutter sleeve is a big piece, maybe I'll have enough just for a regular sleeve. I don't know, but that is not as pretty. I prefer the little, a bit more volume on my sleeve. So yeah, let's see what happens if I have enough. So the plans for this weekend is sew this dress pretty quick. Yes, because the Christmas dinner party is coming pretty soon. I don't know why, I kind of just like, and now I'm in panic mode to make this dress. And if something happens that I don't like the dress, then I will really be in trouble and I have to go out shopping, emergency shopping to find something to wear to the Christmas dinner party. So I'll cross my fingers, it will be okay. It will be okay. I am going to try this little thing here, the fishbone hem tape, the band roll. I think that's what it's called, the band roll. I'm gonna try it on the sleeves of the dress because it's supposed to be a small little hem here. At the bottom is, I think, a 1/2 inch hem. Maybe I can use this, but a 1/2 inch is not as hard to do as a little 1/4 inch hem at the sleeve. So yeah, I'll be using this little guy here. So yeah, I'm a bit in a panic mode, but it will be okay. I have to pay a lot of attention. The other one, I went slowly, and I did up here, I did baste this portion. I hand basted, make sure that everything was looking good. I ironed it well, and I used was it an edge foot? Yes, I think it was the edge foot on my machine, and I stitched from the outside because I don't like how the bobbin thread looks. So I wanted to stitch on the outside, and with the edge stitch, I was going right along the edge of the facing because I can see it because it's 2 pieces and you fold. So it's a bit, it's not that it's pretty thick, but it is thicker than just the one piece of fabric. So you can feel it as you go along. So that's what I was doing, and it turned out really, really nice. This top stitching to secure the facing. Can't see it on that gray because it was gray on gray on gray on gray. Gray galore. Pretty boring. But that's what a muslin is supposed to be. A wearable muslin, just whatever fabric I had. That fabric was a wide fabric. I think I had 3 yards of that fabric, and that fabric was 108 inches wide. Yes, quilting. I think they use it for backing a quilt. I think that's what it was. So yeah, I think I used about 1.5 yards of that, just because I kind of used the width of the fabric was pretty wide. So I had plenty to cut from, to cut the dress. So I am looking forward to cutting this fabric, but before I do, I'm gonna measure just to make sure that I have enough to cut everything and not panic later that, oh, I don't have enough, I don't have enough. So yeah, I have to make sure that I do have enough. If I have to shorten this skirt a little bit, maybe I'll shorten by 1 inch, maybe. We'll see. It is not that long. You can see it in the pictures that I posted, you know, here and there, that it's right below the knee. So if I put it up just 1 inch, it's not going to be that short at all. But I prefer it a little bit longer. So yeah, that is the panic plan for this weekend. Finish this one dress. Well, talking about life a little bit, well, there's not much to talk about. I have not been out shopping at all. I still did not get my batteries for my little tree. I avoid going out during this time of year because everywhere you go, it's packed to the brim. And I really, really don't like to wait in line, and just when there's a lot of people around, I don't like that. I prefer to do online shopping, but some of the things that we buy, you really have to go to the supermarket. So yeah. Other than that, everything has been quiet, other than my little panic going on. Oh boy, yeah, it happens sometimes. So that's all I wanted to share with you guys today. Just wanted to show you my little muslin, my dress muslin that turned out pretty good. I did like the dress. I will perhaps make it in another fabric with the contrasting top, because that turned out really, really nice. I did like that. There's a lot of pictures online from Love Notions where the ladies did put it with a contrasting fabric, and it turned out really, really good. If you liked this video, can you please hit that like button below? And if you can also subscribe, it will mean a lot to me. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. I will see you on the next one. Bye.